Hey guys, it's Keeley, and today I'm going to be doing the mid-year book freakout tag. It is officially July, so that means it is halfway through the year, so it is time to do this tag. I've never done it before. I want to do it every year, but I always am too late, and this year, I think I'm right on time, so let's get on into it. Question number 1 is best book you've read so far in 2017. For this one, I'm gonna go with The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen. I absolutely love Sarah Dessen, and this is my favorite book by her, and I just love it so much. It follows this girl named Macy who has this perfect life, and her mom expects her to have the perfect grades, perfect behavior, perfect resume for when she goes to college, but this summer she wants to kind of step out of her comfort zone, and she decides to get a job at this catering company that is absolutely crazy, and they have no schedule or anything like that, and it's so far beyond what she's used to. And at this company she meets this lovely boy named Wes, and I love him so much. And Sarah Dessen's books always have like a deeper topic, but they also have a slow burning romance, so if you're not that into romance, don't worry, these are slow burning and they are great, and I love it so much because as you're falling in love with the characters, they are too, and it's great. I love it. Question number 2, best sequel you've read so far in 2017. For this one, I'm gonna go with Heir of Fire by Sarah J Maas. This is the 3rd book in the Throne of Glass series, and I love this one. This is my favorite one in this series so far. This was just such a pivotal turning point in the entire series. You meet new characters, the plot just like takes a complete 360, 180, one of those degrees, and I really loved it, and I flew through this book. So good. It really just carried along the story. So good. Question number 3, new release you haven't read yet, but you want to. And for this one, I cannot believe I haven't read yet, and that is Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. This is the sequel to Lady Midnight, and the sequel in the Dark Artifices series. This is one of my favorite Shadowhunter series already. I loved the first one, and I'm just like really scared for this one. And also the 3rd book doesn't come out for like another 2 years, so I have time. So I'm just gonna like take my time. Question number 4, most anticipated release for the second half of the year. And for this one, I'm gonna have to go with Everything All at Once by Katrina Leno. This one comes out July 25th, and I am so excited. I don't even know what it's about, but it's Katrina's book, so I will read it no matter what. But yeah, definitely my most anticipated release. So excited, so ready for it. Question number 5, biggest disappointment. For this one, I'm gonna go with Persuasion by Jane Austen. Now, this is my first Jane Austen novel that I've ever read, and I absolutely hated it. I don't like to say that I hate books, but I did not like this one at all. I gave it a 1 star. I just didn't like it at all. I'm sorry. Question number 6, biggest surprise. For this one, I'm gonna go with Overruled by Brittany Joy. This is book 1 in the Overruled series, and I was sent this in exchange for an honest review, and I did review it, so I will leave that down below if you're interested. But this one just took me by surprise. It was really unique, actually, which is hard to do with fantasy nowadays, especially when you're talking about kings and queens and magic and things like that. But I loved the magic system in this. I loved the characters. It follows 2 different characters, Princess Jade and Nova, but definitely go check out my review if you're interested. So cool. The magic system just took me by surprise, and it's one of my favorites. It really is. Question number 7, favorite new author. For this one, I'm gonna go with Stephanie Perkins, because this year I finally read Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins, and I cannot wait to read her other books because I loved this one so much. I loved the plot, the concept, the writing. It was just amazing, and it was executed so well, and I'm so excited because I now love Stephanie Perkins. Question number 8, newest fictional crush. For this one, I'm gonna go with Peter Kavinsky in Always and Forever, Lara Jean by Jenny Han. Now, we've seen Peter before in the previous 2 books, but I really fell in love with him in this one, and I just love Peter K so much. He's just the cutest, sweetest little cinnamon roll, and he just needs to be protected at all costs, and I love him. He's so sweet and romantic. Peter is just so cute. Question number 9, newest favorite character. For this one, I'm gonna go with George in Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, Maureen Johnson, and Robin Wasserman. I absolutely love George. He was so adorable, and I love the friendship him and Simon had. It was so cute, and I love George so much, guys. Question number 10, book that made you cry. I'm definitely going to be repeating a book that I already used, but not even sorry about it, and that is Tales from the Shadowrunner Academy. By the end of this book, I was like in the fetal position, sobbing and like contemplating my entire life and how this changed me. It was like, this book made me so happy but also sad at the same time, and I cried so much. So yeah, a book that made me cry. Question number 11, book that made you happy. And that is definitely Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. I read this for the first time since 2008, so it's been 9 years. And so it just made me so happy to be back in this world and with these characters who I love so much. And I just, this series just makes me so happy, guys. Not even ashamed about it. Question number 12, favorite book to film adaptation you saw this year. And there really hasn't been anything out. There's been a few, but I haven't either read the book or seen the movie. So like, I don't have one for this because I haven't watched a book to film adaptation this year. So I need to get on that, I really do. Question number 13, favorite video you've done so far this year. And I'm gonna go with my book haul that I did right when I got back from London. I don't know why, but I just love that one so much. I started changing up my videos a little bit when I did that one, so I'll link it down below if you haven't seen it. I just really loved it. It was great. Also, I had so many books to show y'all. But yeah, I just like how I changed up the style a little bit. Question number 14, most beautiful book you've bought so far this year. Now, I have bought a lot of Harry Potter books so far this year, but the most beautiful book I bought was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling, and this is the 20th anniversary edition, and it's just so pretty. I got the Hufflepuff one, and the edges are beautiful, the spine and the back is beautiful, but then like you take this off and like the end pages are beautiful, and then since I got the Hufflepuff edition, it has like all sorts of Hufflepuff things inside of it, and it even has like extra pages all about Hufflepuff. And it's so pretty. Let me show you this. So like here you have just like Hufflepuff information and like people who are in Hufflepuff and just all sorts of things about your house, and it's great. I want to eventually get all of the editions of the 20th anniversary, but this is definitely my favorite that I bought so far. It's beautiful. And finally, question number 15, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? The first book that I want to read in the rest of the year is a part of a series, and I want to start reading the series, and that is Gone by Michael Grant. I've read the first 3 or 4 books in this series, but I just want to start over and reread them, and I just need to get through them right now. I just need to do it already. And I'm going to talk about one more book that I need to read by the end of the year, and that is Legend by Marie Lu. This is the first book in this series. I haven't read these yet, and they've been out for so long, and they're dystopian. I love dystopian, but I need to read this because I will be seeing Marie Lu at a book festival in October, so I gotta read the book before I meet her, I mean, obviously. So that is it for this mid-year book freakout tag. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. As always, my social media links will be down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!